welcome guys, Mr. Today we're playing JoJo All-Star Valor. Um, if you hear a little bit of an echo, it's blame the new headset. It's because this is a new headset. It's only just in case if that old headset breaks. I know it's a little bit like, what should I say, like echoey. But we're doing another chill time. If you don't understand what I'm trying to do, it's basically I am trying to get every single character in STO. So all these characters you see here that have the S beside them, that means the characters have already been done. So all these characters are going to be finished, but we're going to do them in a video basically. And I have nothing else to do basically. And even if I complete all the characters, I'll still do random. Because I feel like JoJo is going in the right path. However, I feel like it needs to be updated more often. I feel like this should have more characters. I'm not joking with you. I feel like they should have more characters. I know they added like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters, but they need to add more. I feel like they're gonna have to have more because what's the point? Like, what's the actual point of not updating? Alright, there's the only problem is I can't see the left side, so okay, at least then. And we're using a joystick, by the way. So basically, we have random character and then we have a random assist. But we have to see if the random character has an S on it, because I might have done them before. Honestly, I would love to see a lot of characters in this game. A lot. I mean a lot. Like, I would love to see a lot of characters. If I was making it, as I told you before, like, if I was making this game, sorry, I just want to have one ear open because I always have one ear open because I have to hear myself say these things. So for obviously, oh shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So like if I had the choice to do any character, add any character, who will it be? Well, from part one, obviously it'd be Dyer because Dyer is quite a good character, and I say you can make a good moveset. You can make a good moveset like the Thunder Cross Split Attack. From part 2, Santana. Because he's another Pillar Man, and it'd be interesting to see another Pillar Man instead of AC/DC, Wamu, and Cars. Like, I would love to see his interactions with the other Pillar Men, like Cars and all that stuff. And I say you can make a good moveset out of them. Part 3, it would be obviously. I say 100% they're gonna make Geb. I say 100% they're gonna make Geb. The reason why is because I feel like he will have a good moveset. Because there has been long range stand users in this game, like Akira and Narancha. They do use long range stands and Wonder View. So, and they do have Geb as a playable character in Eyes of Heaven, so they might use that because they utilized Eyes of Heaven's models in this game. So that's why I've been always saying they're just gonna use Geb because like literally Geb is made in Eyes of Heaven, so they're gonna literally just take it from Eyes of Heaven. I'm just gonna literally take him Eyes of Heaven. So, oh, I thought I was gonna hit that. I thought I was gonna hit that. At least is pretty good. She shouldn't. She shouldn't. Part 3. Obviously Gab. Gab. Who else? Who else would be good? I've completely frame range. I mean, Part 3 has like the most characters, and like you can make any of them into a new character. Like if I had the capabilities, if I had the strength and the capabilities, I would put what's her name, High Mistress in the game, because I know I will have to ask Capcom for it, but still, like, she's just, like, in the game, Fate of Heritage, she was so good. And I would love to have her, like, as a playable character, like, as a 3D model playable character, you get what I mean? And I say her moveset would be fucking brilliant. Who else? Like, any character, like, Yellow Temperance, like everyone, like anyone that was in Fate of Heritage can technically go to All-Star Battle R. You know what I mean? Any of those characters can come to All-Star Battle R and just like dominate the entire fucking set. You know what I mean? They can like literally dominate the entire match. I say if they introduce what's his name, Alessi, isn't it? Alessi, the stand that makes you like a baby or some shit like that. Yeah, you know, it makes you younger, makes you go younger. I say they should introduce that. If they made a part 3, if they made an announcement that they're gonna add another part 3 character, I would kind of want it to be him, because I would love to see him, Alessi versus the Grateful Dead. Because the Grateful Dead is basically like, it makes you older, and Alessi's stand is just the opposite. It's like, it makes you younger and turn you into a fetus. I'm not joking here, that's an actual stand in part 3 JoJo. So yeah, like I would kind of like that, and I would like to see all the characters like in a baby form, like in Fate of Heritage as well. Like Fate of Heritage as well. What else do I think? No, anything like from part of Fate of Heritage. Part 4, who would I like? Enigma. I would love to see Enigma in this game, because Enigma could have the potential to have a lot of good fucking movesets. Enigma is like a stand that can well, it's hard to tell you how this is gonna work. So basically, it makes you like you have a habit of someone. So let me just say, for example, so Josuke's mother, when she met Enigma, she didn't like it when people bite into a, you know, like a jam donut. Let's say, for example, I don't know if it was a jam donut. I forgot what it was. He bit into it and he licked the inside of it, and that kind of made her like annoyed or fearful or some shit like that. I don't know. I feel like it's all that had to do with fear, but whenever I say that, people go like, it's not about fear, it's about habits, and I'm like, it's clearly fear, because like Josuke had a fear of Koichi dying, and that made him do his habit, which is biting his lower lip. You know, like when, like let's say for example, a clear example. Let's say you're, for example, you're in a tense situation and you bite your nails. That's basically what the stand does. That's basically what the fucking stand does. Basically, if the Enigma stand user says, "Oh, you bite your nails every time you're tense, so if you bite your nails again, I'll put you in a paper." That's what basically it is. But I say without that fucking bullshit, I say it would be an interesting ability. Like, it's so fucking cool. It's such a cool stand. Like, the design of the stand is amazing. The fucking ability is amazing, but complicated. But, like, just watch it. Like, just watch Enigma stand sound profiles, and you'll see that is a cool stand. And also, Yugami, whatever his name is, Highway Star stand user, also fights against him, so it kind of would make sense to put him in this game because he fights with him. You get me? Because because they have food fighters in this game, and like, and when she goes against like Poochie, it's like different than anyone else. You get what I mean? So like it'd be kind of interesting to see Yugami versus the Enigma stand user. You see, the problem is I only know the stands. I don't know the users' names because they're all in Japanese. So if I know some names like Lisa, obviously easy. Kakyoin easy. Foo Fighters easy. You know what I mean? Like some names are easy, but some names are fucking difficult to remember. Like the lock user, you know that the stand, the lock, the fucking stupid lock that whenever you feel guilty about something, it adds guilt and it adds weight to the lock. You get what I mean? I'm not gonna add that to the fucking game. No, it's not gonna work. Fuck off. It's a shit fucking stand. It's just a shit stand. I wouldn't add that in the game anyway. I wasn't even going to add it in the game. But I would definitely love Enigma in this game. I'll make a walk. What else? Any Part 4 characters I can think of. Not a lot of Part 4 characters. I mean, we have the best Part 4 characters. Part 4 has good stands. I was going to think Aqua Necklace, but no. Aqua Necklace is too powerful. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't have a lot of, leeway, you get what I mean? I can't believe you can't grab one of you. It keeps getting that you can't grab one of you. What was I saying? Part 4. No, I don't think any characters would be good because we added a lot of characters. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Tonio came to the fucking game because it's getting to the part where any character can be fucking removed. Like they added fucking what's his name? Kacho, Okasu's brother. I completely butchered that name. Okasu. What else? What else is a good stand? I know a lot of stands, but there's not a lot of good stands. I'm not joking. There's not a lot of good stands. 'Any other stand? Oh, I thought he was getting. For a second there, I thought he was getting up and he was getting another, round because some characters actually can do that. Like, for example, Bruno and Yukio, whatever her name is. Part 5, easy. Well, not that easy because there's a lot of stands been made in Part 5. I say the only one that can probably work would be. I say Babyface would work. And I was actually thinking for Part 3. I really want to see fucking a Wingo Boingo. I think it will work because like there is stuff that you can put into it, like the orange explosion and all that stuff. That'd be cool. That'd be fucking cool, like the orange explosion, like Oingo Boingo Brothers. Like you can have like what Prosciutto and Pesci had, just have the two brothers together, fight together. You get what I mean? Just fighting together. I know like this guy is not gonna work, but like literally, he can use his fists. He can also like use like he can use his brother like for fake things. It'd be like kind of like Wonder View, but like different. Like he's fated to get hit by a. He's fated to get hit by something. You get what I mean? I was actually thinking about that, and I really want that now. Ever since I thought about it, like it'd be cool to have it. Who else? No, who else would be good? Who'd be good for Part 5? I say the only one that will work would be Craftwork. But we already have a stand that can like deflect bullets, and that's like 90% of the stands. nearly like funny. Well, Love Train can block projectiles. Who else can block projectiles? Gacho. So I say and Craftwork would be plausible, but I say they wouldn't do it. If they were saying another Part 5 stands coming, I say Craftwork wouldn't be one of them, because we already have a lot of stands that have bullets, like bullet deflectors. So I say it would be Clash, the stand user Clash, or it could be what else? It could be Lil Formaggio, but I say that'd be difficult, making the character small. Well, I don't think so, because like you have Iggy, so you can just make it like the people can transform into the size of Iggy. There you go. You have your size there, but I say it'd be difficult. I'm not saying that it's gonna be easy, but I'm just saying it might be difficult to put the actual size in, but you already have like a size to work off of, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't actually have to look like a doll. That's another thing, like in Eyes of Heaven, you can actually be like shrunken down, like in by Goo Goo Dolls, and you can go to the grades, but that was always cheating. Like as a small person, you're actually like the good. You're actually good, like, because you could just run to like the sewer and use the sewer line. What else can I think about? For Power 5. Man in the mirror won't work. I'm just gonna tell you that straight up. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work at all. The man in the mirror. Soft machine, no, it's too overpowered. Like, it's literally too overpowered for it. Like, it deflates people, and it's only used for stealth anyway. It's only used for stealth. Like, it's only really used for stealth. I actually want to have a question. Who will win in a stand fight? Tubular bells or soft machine? Because tubular bells can make balloon animals into... Right, he can basically inflate metal, like any metal objects, like let's say for example nails or like anything that is metal, and turn it into a deadly balloon animal. Like let's say for example a balloon dog, and it can track and it can dig into the person and explode. And soft machine can deflate people like a balloon. So yeah, like imagine that fight. That'd be cool a little bit. But I say it's obviously soft machine will win because he has the stealth advantages. He has the stealth advantages. And pretty much every single stand from Power 5 was like literally overpowered. That's why most of the stands in this game are like Power 5 stands, because literally a lot of stands from Power 5 are literally powerful. Green Day will work because it needs to be elevated, so you need to be above ground. I say Oasis would work. Oasis... Actually, you can have a prosciutto and pesci kind of deal here. You can have both... you can have both, what's his name? You can have both Chocolado and what's his name? Chocolado and... Chocolado and, fucking, I just said it there like 2 seconds ago. What was his name? Chocolado and... Oasis. Oh yeah, that's the stand, but what was the stand user's name? Sacco. So yeah, you can have Sacco and him. That can actually work. Because like when you think about it, Chocolado can be behind you're playing as Sacco, you know what I mean? You're playing as Sacco. You're fighting as Sacco, but there's two stand modes, so like it's kind of like prosciutto and pesci, where you have Chocolado behind you, and you can elevate him above ground to make the guy molding and all that stuff, and gain weaker. And if you switch to stand mode, you're basically like diving through the ground like mud. You get what I mean? Grabbing the people, grabbing the person. You get what I mean? Anyway, part 5. No part 5 characters except for Seko, no. Now when I think about it, actually that is actually a brilliant idea for me. So I'm gonna go with Seko and Chocolado now. And Lil Formaggio could probably join in the crew. Um, part 6. Any part 6 characters that we can add. Fuck. Jumping Jack Flash, maybe. That'd be a cool stand to fight. What else? Manhattan Transfer would not work. Well, it would work, but I don't think people would want Manhattan Transfer. So, I would want Jumping Jack Flash, though. Because I feel like that'd be a cool stand to have and to fight with. And I say there'd be a lot of movesets that you can use. You know what I mean? Like, you can charge your nails and you had to reload them like Mister does, but his ones is kind of slow because you have to get boxes or something like that. Like like the corpse parts, you have to grab them. So like that's like what you have to do. You have to grab like boxes of nails and reload. There you go. There's some good ideas. What else we can add for part 6? I say. Jesus Christ. Uh, Marilyn Manson won't work. There's a lot of stands that won't work. I say same with Goo Goo Dolls. I say that won't work, and like her stand doesn't even attack. So, uh, you might as well have Lil from Mario, instead. You know what I mean? Because at least he can fight. You get what I mean? At least he fights the actual people. So, what else would be a good stand user for Part 6? I know there's a lot of good stand users, but... Oh! That's who I'm forgetting. Planet Waves. That'd be a good stand to fight. Planet Waves stand user. That'd be a good stand to fight. Dragon Dream, nope. Who else? Yo-Yo Mom, nope. Survivor, nope. Definitely no. Um, fuck. That's the thing I hate as well. I'm gonna go off on a rant here if I say this, but I'm gonna say this simply. I think everyone underestimates Survivor, and I'll tell you why in the next video. So I think everyone underestimates the actual power of Survivor, and you'll see why, and I'll tell you why in the next video, but maybe in this video, but you never know. Who else? Part 6, part 6. What else? Part 7. I mean, there's a lot of Part 7 characters that I would love to have, like Hot Pants. That's the main example. Hot Pants would be fucking brilliant in this game. She'd be very good. Cold War, no. Mandem, love to see it, but it'd be just another gun stand with a little reset, rewind. You get what I mean? And it wouldn't work properly. It'll probably break the game. Um, Part 7. Like Hot Pants is the best one. Like that's the one I think that would definitely be in. If they added Part 7 characters, it'd be Hot Pants. Definitely, because Hot Pants is like the best character that Araki made in Part 7. And Mandem is good, but I don't think it's gonna work in this game because the stand works in rewind. So it's not like it's not like Kasaku's, because Kasaku's is like GHA, like a great heat attack. So basically, an ultimate attack, and he like rewinds time. That's only one off, but Mandem does a lot of times. So like anytime he gets shot, he goes 6 seconds rewind. You know what I mean? I say, what was that guy? The Sound Man. Uh, in a silent way. That's what it's called. In a silent way. So it basically works like echoes. Basically. It has words, and the words attack you basically. It looks like it didn't play as him, even though he's the easiest character to play as. Part 7. There is a lot of characters in Part 7, but I don't think there's not a lot that I can think of that are good. Maybe Chocolate Disco, but as I said before, he's more like a project, like, you know, he deflects bullets more like, or projectiles. So he will only be like useful against like people like Gyro, Tusk. You get what I mean? I can basically get a perfect hero. See? I don't even need to worry about losing health. I don't know why this still counts. We're gonna have to constantly do it now. Damn it. Now I'm gonna have to do it for like two days though. I shouldn't do that anymore, Dad. This shouldn't do. I was trying to do it perfect every time, but can't do that because it's too slow. Oh. Who's next? Part 8. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of characters here. Speed King, that probably won't work. Okay, here's my problem. People say that they want to add Paisley Park or Yukura. Why? Her stand. Okay, let me just tell you what her stand does. This is all her stand does. Can manipulate technology, and can basically, it's like a GPS. Let's say, for example, there's 1,000 doors, and there's only one way to get out, and Paisley Park can help you get out. And Paisley Park can also give you two choices. So it gives you a choice of either an item or some other item. And those two items will definitely help you, no matter what. They will help you in that. So like, let's say for example, there's a ladder and strawberry. There's a ladder and a strawberry, and people were like, obviously choose the ladder. Like, what am I gonna use a strawberry for? But like, even like the most lamest one, like the lamest choice one, is going to affect something. So maybe that strawberry could have done something, but I don't know what it could have been done. But still, anyway. Um, and that's basically all it does. And people want Paisley Park in the game. I was like, all it does is make give you a choice. Like, what do you want them to do? Like, it could have a lot of moveset. I can see it having a lot of movesets, but you gotta be honest with yourself. It's not gonna use a lot of abilities. It's just gonna use one ability, and that's, oh, you can choose between this or that. Um, but I want to have good stands. You know, I don't want to have questionable ones. Paper Moon King, nope. And I like Par A. Par A is a good par. I say Walking Heart Attack might work, but there's not a lot of movesets because she doesn't really use her stand often. She just kind of just doesn't do it, doesn't use it. Maybe Love Deluxe, but that stand is different than Love Deluxe, and it'd be kind of confusing. So I kind of see why it would not work. I see why it would kind of not work. I see why it would kind of not work, but I say no. Vitamin C would not work. I would love to have vitamin C in this game, but it would not work. It basically melts the person basically, and it's the same exact reason why I would not have It's the same exact reason why I would not have Rat from Part 4, because I don't think you can animate melting in this game, because I think it'll kind of break, you know what I mean? I think it'll kind of break the game. Like, they can't even add the melting effect from Foo Fighters. You know Foo Fighters, when she melted from Black Cars and shit like that? What was that? The fucking whole floor back here. What other characters would be good in Part A? Fun is the same as Green Day, but the opposite. And also the fog, it won't work. It works like the same thing as Justice and Green Day was together. Basically, if you get stabbed or pierced, they can control the body, but it has to be from above the room. Like, let's say for example, sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Hold on, let me explain this. Let's say for example, you were in floor 1 and you got pierced on the hand. He can control it. However, he has to be in the room above or below it. That's basically how fun works. So you had to basically have a lot of planning in you had to have a lot of planning, and I don't think that will work. Catch the Rainbow, I said that would kind of work, but they'll have to have like a rain cloud over him, and I think Weather Report would probably defeat him. Like, he would be defeated by Weather Report easily. Like, in general, like, not even in this game, like, in general, I think Weather Report will kick his ass. Because he can kind of control the weather. Like, Catch the Rainbow would be like, oh, I can use rain to my advantage. And then Weather Report will just go, well, I can control the weather. And then he's like, oh, fuck, never mind. Oh, fucking stands. Awaken 3 leaves is too complicated, so I don't think they're gonna do that. I mean, like, they can do a lot of stands from part A, because they finished part A. I think they can do speaking. Honestly, I think they can do speaking. But I say there's not gonna be a lot of new sets for speaking. Oh, this is a good fucking stand. Blue Hawaii, nope, won't walk. Part 9, obviously, of course, it has to be November Rain. I'm just saying that they should add more characters. Or add something to this game. How about have like what other games have, and have like a tower, and all the people can have different endings. Like for example, Dio Brando from part 1 can have a different ending from Dio from part 3. You get what I mean? Like, I would love to see that. Like, all characters having different endings, you know, different endings to them. I don't care who the main boss would be. But like, literally, that'd be cool to see. Just like different endings for different characters. Like, what will their individual future will be? And it'd be like dubbed in like some anime or manga kind of way. You get what I mean? Like, it'd be dubbed in like it'd be like in a manga kind of style. So to save on money. What else? That'd be a good idea, but I say they won't add that. What else would be a good idea? I really want this game to succeed, but I don't know how am I gonna make it succeed. We already have tournament mode. Yeah, we already have a tournament mode, but literally I would not participate in any of them, because literally I know what will happen. I will fucking die at the start. And besides, I would probably use the overpowered, my overpowered Poochie fucking thing, because I know I'm good at Poochie. I'd be using either Poochie, Soft and Wet, or Fugo, or anything else. What else? I mean, if they really want to make this game like popular, I feel like they should add Purple Haze feedback characters. You know, like from Fugo's spin-off, and make it like official canon. Imagine we see that. That'd be cool. I say if we see like one picture of like, we do have Purple Haze feedback already in this game. Like, we already have like Purple Haze distortion in this game. Like, it's a different one. Like, search up Purple Haze distortion. It's from Purple Haze feedback, and it's in this game. I wish they added one Purple Haze feedback character. Just one. But who though? Well, Voodoo Child won't work. Probably Dolly, the Dolly Dagger would probably work. But it's not going to work. Maybe the rain character maybe will work, but I say that'd be difficult to do. Maniac Depression will work. It's weird. It's just that I would love to fix this game in some way. Just thinking. Maybe add more skins. Like literally, we can have like Dio over Heaven skin. We should have more maps, maybe. Yeah, I say more maps. We can have like Part A, Mario Hospital, and the dramatic finish would be Wonder View. You know what I mean? Like since Cario is a new map here, well, one of the new map. Well, it used to be a new map. Like back then, this wasn't like in All-Star, the original All-Star. So it has like, you know, Part 3 Dio's Steamroller as the dramatic finish. So if they added Mario Hospital, it'd be like Wonder View. They can also have like this like, what's it called, stage interaction, whatever it's fucking called, and it'd be like Wonder View, like someone like relating to Wonder View, like maybe a car or an ambulance car can like come through. You know, like. What was that? Who the fuck did that on my phone? Hold on, sorry. What button I pressed now? Oh, just L3. Sorry, hold on. Just 2 seconds. Just sorry, 2 seconds. Just had to make the battery. You know what will make this game more popular? Honestly, and I don't think it would be possible. Custom character. Custom character. Imagine like you having your own custom character. Like you can have any stand from like here. Like let's say for example you wanted Lil Bomber, you wanted Wonder View or some shit like that. No, that won't work actually. No, now I'm thinking about it, won't work actually. But having an own custom character, that'd be cool. That'd be something. That would be knocking out the park if they did like a custom character. If they did a custom character, that'd be cool. Like it'll get the game popular and interested. People will be interested. Like people are playing Street Fighter because they have a custom character now. Um. Got him. No, I was just thinking. Maybe have a tower mode, like as I said to you before, have different endings. That's all I can think about. Or a custom character. What JoJo really needs is probably like e-sporting events dedicated to it. Like, for example, like they can have like live tournaments for like money and JoJo merch. Maybe they should do this. Here might be a good idea. You know, like what DVD kind of Dead by Daylight did. Um, you know when like, so it's like Whisper into the Fog. They can make people. They can make fans of the game. You know, like if their content is like JoJo based, they could like sign up for this like JoJo kind of fan thing, and basically get rewards and all that stuff for the game. Maybe, I don't know, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoy.